All right, guys. We are here for another week of good news. Lots of box office news to talk about today, man. Like, Lo, we got a lot to talk about, bro. I'm excited to talk about it, man, and more. What's up, man? How was your week?
It was chilling, man. Back in the groove with my graveyard job. Made some good money at the bar, man. I can't complain.
Nice, man. Okay. Got that graveyard. You getting used to the shift?
Oh, yeah. And my surgery wound has healed pretty nicely, so I'm going to get back to training and stuff, so that'll be fun.
Oh, there we go, baby. Look at Lo back on the bag, okay? That's what I'm talking about, baby, with the great T-shirt as always. Is that a Jaws? Yeah, man, that looks good. That looks good.
It's like a comic book style of the whole thing.
Yeah, that's tight, man. Wait, go ahead. What? Let's look. Yeah, that looks good, man. Look at that. That's sick, man. What's going on, Ileana? Good to see you tonight. Hey, can you hear us? Uh-oh, maybe not.
Technical difficulties.
Hold on.
But yes, dude. Oh my goodness. We have some crazy. Uh-oh, she gone. We got some crazy box office stories to get to today, but y'all, hold on 1 second. Here we go. Okay, we are gonna get into we're just gonna do the roundup today, y'all. Just a roundup. Shout out Laser. What's going on, man? We got him and G Kobe in the house. G Kobe with the why was Thor crying?
Laser said it's because we didn't have a real roundup last week.
There we go. No, we
Love the
had like
energy
a
laser.
quite the show last week, and glad to have another stream going this week as well. Talking some box office, man. I mean, listen, Deadpool and Wolverine, I'll be the first to admit, I thought was about to top off at about 850, 800, 850. It's looking like it's going to be way more than that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, this is insane. So if you guys are new to the stream, we always check our box office pulse at the start of the roundup. Deadpool and Wolverine reign supreme. Massive second weekend. $97 million. It's breaking all kinds of R-rated film records. Excuse me. How now, brown cow. So in terms of R-rated films, it's the highest grossing R-rated film ever. It topped Passion of the Christ. It's the biggest opening for an R-rated film ever, just all across the board. It's just insane. And this is going to probably keep going throughout the summer. I think. What do you think? You think it's going to get another number one next weekend?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think maybe by the end of this month here, we're going to be seeing like number one of the year. Like, dude, it's going to top 1 billion in the next couple days. I definitely think it's hitting that number one very soon.
You don't think Romulus has a shot? Because I know it's Alien Week, but
well, I definitely think. Do you mean like a shot at being number one? It's released week.
Yeah, overall.
Ooh, I don't know, man. Just because it's running into this tempo, I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, I mean it's a steep mountain for sure. Tyler said Deadpool officially became Marvel Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, that's something to talk about, right? Because I mean, one could say Deadpool and Wolverine has done a really good job of quote unquote saving Marvel. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Echo was pretty good. I would say it kind of had a mixed reception, but most people enjoyed it. X-Men 97, Deadpool and Wolverine. It's been a good year for Marvel. We all want to talk about last year
and Loki too, bro. Loki finished strong.
Yeah, Loki finished very strong. We had some great stuff happen for Marvel this year. And I think that we're on an uphill climb. I mean, Thunderbolts, we're hearing good things about the footage. Fantastic Four, hearing good things about that footage. So it just seems that we're back in the good days, baby. We back.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think also in terms of the box office, like we are doing really well right now. This summer season has really picked up. Just to kind of round up the top 5, you guys. The Twisters came in at second. It's doing really well as well. 22.7 mil.
Crazy.
The budget for Twisters was like 155, and right now worldwide they're at like 275. So like they almost doubled their budget already. So Twisters is really doing well. M. Night Shyamalan's latest thriller, Trap, starring Josh Hartnett, debuts at number 3 with 15 mil on a $30 million budget. So yeah, they came in at number 3, but for a Shyamalan picture, for a low budget film like that, not bad. Almost recouped its budget. So that's pretty good. The family films round out the top 5. Despicable Me 4, Inside Out 2, which insane. You posted it earlier, or you sent it to me earlier, Leo. Inside Out 2 has passed the original Avengers film in terms of the highest grossing films ever. Like, what?
Crazy, man.
I didn't know people loved Inside Out so much. Crazy. So yeah, that is wild. That is wild. I forgot to look up the actual numbers on that, but I mean, we talked about this before, but I can't get over how well Inside Out 2 is doing. Like, I didn't realize people were into it that much, like.
So can we officially call it their next Toy Story? Am I too early here? Am I too early?
I think they need to announce another one, but to be fair, they probably will. So I'm looking at the numbers, man.
I think they're gonna make a third one. Like I can't foresee them not.
1.5 billion, and it's like 1,555,000. Like, that is insane. Like, that's crazy.
Look, Laser shook. Inside Out game bigger than Avengers.
What is going on?
Hey!
What multiverse did I step into that Inside Out 2 is like Avengers level. Like, is anxiety a Nexus bean? Is that what I missed out?
Nice. What an entrance. Right? I mean,
That's
I'll be
crazy.
honest. I wasn't over the moon for the film, but I'm happy for the
Hey,
franchise,
for
and I
what
think
film?
what Inside Out 2?
Oh,
Oh,
No,
that's
I
right.
liked it.
I'm in the
Like, no, I
minority out of us three.
please hold for
like I
technical difficulties.
like I liked it. I didn't love it, but I mean, it's fine. I'm looking forward to the next one.
No,
So
that's fair. Yeah, Inside Out 3 about to be a banger, probably.
yeah, we'll see. Maybe like, are we gonna do college? Are we doing high school? Like, I'm wondering how far they're gonna take it.
Yeah,
So.
where are we gonna go in terms of the Riley timeline?
Oh God, G Colby.
Hey, oh man. Well, hold on now.
I don't know. I don't know if Disney's ready for that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna reel it back and get into high school, maybe.
But what's up, Didge? Welcome to the stream,
Hold
man.
on, Didge. Good to see you, man. Wait, we got to talk about this too. Harold and the Purple Crayon made $6 million this weekend worldwide. $6 million. Oh man, Zachary Levi is toast. His career is
Yeah.
toast.
I mean, first of all, I don't think you realize how much people turned on him with his rant and whatever. And then also, I don't think people realize who wanted this movie. Like, I know it was like a children's book or whatever, but the source material is literally focusing on an actual child, not Zachary Levi. It was kind of an interesting twist on that. So,
Coloring book Shazam is what people are calling it.
yeah. Look, Laser said no one asked about that movie, but no one asked for it either. So,
Nope.
hey, G. Colby's getting. Hold on, you know what? I resent that remark, sir. I'm very much young at heart. That's like telling me I have no soul. Jeez.
I mean, Inside Out 2 was a banger. Just saying.
It was cool. I don't know. I gotta watch it again. I see. Eli, didn't you feel similarly? Am I tripping?
Yeah, I remember I'm the one in the hot take here out of these three.
I think she's still having technical difficulties. But
looking low.
No, because I'm like looking at her for a response and she's not looking at me, but it's okay.
Wait. Hello?
Okay.
Hey.
I don't know why. Like, technology hates me today. I'm like I've had to refresh the page. I got y'all on like a little Amazon speaker now, but at least I can hear you now. Good Lord.
Oh, you can hear us?
Yes,
we're back. I have no soul.
I have been observing the chat though. Goodness gracious. I am present. Good Lord. Inside Out 3. Y'all need to please put that away. Oh,
really?
my
door creaking open.
Supply headphones just came in. Hold on.
Hey, watch out. It's long legs.
Long legs creeping in. You got that picture?
I was about to pull it up. I brought my long legs today.
Oh my goodness. Danny Phantom messing with the Wi-Fi. Was that Goku?
Hey, Eli. All right. But actually, while we're on this topic, Miss Eli, or not the topic, the whatever. What did you think about the box office top 5?
Uh-oh.
Where'd she go? Should I just chase her away?
Wow, Lo. Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, we'll cruise to the next topic. Don't worry, we'll come back to you, Ileana.
Yeah,
about
for
your
sure,
box office. We'll come back.
But yeah, no, honestly, like, what a weekend, man. I mean, obviously the 97 mil for Deadpool and Wolverine is still outrageous, man. Like, I knew it was gonna do well, but
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Right, bruh.
James Gunn's Superman has officially wrapped filming. James Gunn himself, supposedly he had a really nice tribute to the crew, and I saw that group photo. I should have threw it in there. There's that group photo of them all looking excited, and then there's another thing I saw on Twitter where the cast was like redrawn as the characters that they're playing with the same group photo. I don't know if you saw that. It was awesome.
Yeah, it looked
I should have
awesome.
looked that up.
Oh
But yeah.
my god.
You back? You back?
I don't even know how my camera turned off. Good lord, we're back. I hope to no longer interrupt here. Look, see,
No,
I'm red all over and everything. Come on.
You're good. Hey, so
All
Eli,
right.
while we have you, any
Mhm.
thoughts on the box office this weekend? Inside Out 2,
Wild.
Twisters, Trap.
You know what? I loved Twizzlers. Twisters. I loved Twisters. I saw it in 4DX. I had a great time. And I love that. This is rude and mean.
Wow.
This is cruel. I'm here
That's
struggling.
mean.
I'm here struggling with the technical
That's
equipment.
mean.
And see, that's why. See, this is why. This is what happened. I'm actually cursed. Like, that's cursing me every time. The next time you do that, audio's like, I'm gonna be completely cut off the grid. That's what's gonna happen.
What
And it'll
was
be
that?
because of that.
Sorry, I couldn't
That
hear over
none.
this picture.
Damn it. What if I just cosplayed as her? Just go to San Diego Comic-Con as the nun.
Oh, that'd be so good. I bet
That'd
you
be
someone's gonna
perfect,
do it.
actually.
I bet you someone's
Ooh.
gonna do it, and someone's probably gonna do the mom too. Like I could just see the look. I could see.
Oh, that would be dope. I would go as the Miss Harker. Actually, that would be fun. That's a good costume.
Well, that's what I'm
idea.
saying. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, New York Comic Con is in October. I'm not going, but
Oh!
I can see people. Anyways, I'm sidetracking. I think the box office is very interesting. I was unfortunately unable to catch Trap this weekend. I was trapped in doing other things. But I do
Nice.
want to
Thank
watch it
goodness.
this week. Oh, really?
Another M. Night Shyamalan mixed bag.
Wait, so you didn't like it, Leo?
Nah, I wasn't
Interesting.
a big fan, y'all.
No
I'm
wonder you
sick.
didn't want
I
to talk
think I'm
about
o- I think I'm over the M. Night Shyamalan.
Gag! You're off the bandwagon?
I'm done. I think the next one that comes out, I think I'm gonna just go on ahead and
He's
wait.
clocking out. He's clocking out, guys.
Dang.
I'm punching out of work and I'm done with the M. Night
He's
Shyamalan.
giving up
His
hope.
daughter's movie, what was that one called that came out a couple of months ago? Didn't like that one. The one
What,
that
Knock
came
at the
out in
Cabin?
June.
Oh, The Watchers. Yeah,
Yeah,
The
The
Watchers.
Was that him? I thought the
No, that was
Watchers
his daughter.
Yeah, that was his
Yeah, it
daughter.
was. I was just saying we could throw that into the bucket.
He said I don't want anyone of the family lineage in my box
Nope.
office. Good lord.
No,
Somehow
ma'am.
Ileana returned.
Somehow. I don't know either, man. I don't know.
Pushing his daughter's music career. Yeah, I was like, dude, I'm good, family.
Good lord. But it's a movie. I might catch it. I mean, I always said I was gonna catch Old, and here we are. What, 3-4 years later? Never
Ugh.
saw it.
Wait, you never saw Old?
I never saw Old, but it's been making the rounds on Twitter again, and like I've always been curious, but I don't always do well with body horror, and I've seen a little bit of body horror in that one. I was like, eee,
You don't
I get
have
a
to
little-
watch that.
I
one.
get
I would say-
squeamish.
Old wasn't bad. I liked it better than Knock at
Alright.
the Cabin.
You know,
but
you know.
All
Oh,
right.
really? I like Knock at the Cabin.
yeah.
You know who loves not loves, but liked Knock at the Cabin? My mom.
Knock at the
She
Cabin. I thought was good.
About it.
I messed with that night at the cabin. Knock at the
Yeah.
cabin.
Yeah, I didn't catch it, but my mom told me. She was like, "Oh, you know what I saw? I saw Knock at the Cabin. It was this, and this." And I was like, "You know what? Tell me." It's like you can spoil it. I'm not gonna catch it. So interesting twist.
She told me
Old
said, "Old stinks."
Well, that's ageist. Goodness gracious.
I know.
All right,
we are
y'all. So
officially.
how do we feel about Superman just in general? Because
Wrap.
I feel like this movie has a lot riding for it, even more than the Fantastic Four and what Marvel's got going. They've got Marvel's got hits on hits. They got a library.
All
The
right.
DCU is restarting everything. Everything is riding on Superman.
Wait, which restart is this?
For the DCU?
Yeah. Is this a real restart?
Yeah, so this is
The
film
first-
number one
Okay.
in the DC cinematic universe.
The
All right.
DCU. It's the first one of James Gunn's universe. Well, technically, Creature Commandos is, but we're gonna say this is the first movie. How we feeling,
Right.
y'all? Are we nervous about the DCU? Are we nervous about DC coming back? James Gunn. How we feeling, man? How we feeling? I'm gonna toss it to you first, Lo. How we feeling?
Were you talking to me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. How we
Yeah,
feeling
no,
about
for
James
sure.
Gunn's DCU? How we feeling?
As a huge James Gunn fan, I think he hasn't missed yet. You know, his Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy is phenomenal. Like, each film got better and better. The Volume 3 being my favorite brought me to tears, cheers all across the board. That No Sleep to
Wow.
Brooklyn one-shot fight sequence was one of the most insane things I've ever seen in live action. I love Volume 3. The soundtrack, of course, was amazing on all three films. I love the original, not the original, but the remake of Dawn of the Dead in 2006 that James Gunn wrote. He also did Slither, and he also did
Deep
the Suicide Squad,
cuts.
obviously.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. No, he's got the horror stuff. He's got the superhero stuff down.
And
I
I'm
think he's
here
great.
like, I like Scooby Doo.
Nice.
Gunn's
Yeah,
got
that's a deep
quite
cut.
a
That's a deep cut
library.
too. But yeah, I think he's gonna do a lot of great work, and I'm really curious of how this is gonna unfold, because this is, like you said, Leo, this is his vision. I wouldn't want to call it his universe, but by all rights and means, he's kind of the Kevin Feige of this. So we'll see how it unfolds, and it's all gonna kick off here. I think he's gonna hit the mark.
Yeah, you know, I think if anyone can take a character and make them likable, it's James Gunn. He did it for unknown characters. I can't wait to see him do it with the most popular superhero in the world. Like, I can't wait for that. That's going to be something so fun, so fresh. I feel, and I hope that we get this hopeful, bright Superman that we just haven't had in live action. Think about it with the Henry Cavill stuff. No offense, Zack Snyder. Watched Rebel Moon Part 1 director's cut this weekend. Rough. Okay,
Ooh.
that was a rough watch through.
That you are God's strongest soldier, Leo.
Oh my
I
God.
still haven't watched it.
I made it through 2 hours and 10 minutes. I didn't even make it to the whole thing, y'all. But it just, anyway, back on track. Superman, there's a lot on his shoulders. Ileana, how are you feeling about the DCU rebooting, James Gunn stepping in, and it being on Superman being the first?
I am firmly of the belief that I'll believe it when I see it. Truly. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm expecting this to be terrible. I'm not going to say I'm expecting this to be incredible. I genuinely just think that it has the potential to be great. I think James Gunn is definitely a visionary director, but I do think he has his hits and he has his misses. And I think he works best when he's in collaboration with somebody. And that's how I feel about really with Volume 1, which he co-wrote with, I don't remember her name right now. She also was on another Marvel project afterwards. But yeah, Volume 1 really set the tone for me.
Nicole Perlman.
Nicole Perlman, thank you. So I love when he collaborates. I feel like to this day, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 is still my favorite. I think it's still the strongest in terms of story, in terms of that screenplay. Not, you know.
Uh-oh.
I'm being censored.
Uh-oh, what happened there?
Anything. I didn't touch anything, and StreamYard muted me. I am being censored on this day. Good Lord. So that's James Gunn for you. James Gunn knows I didn't like Suicide Squad. That's what's happening.
Oh, you did?
Wait.
Nah, I've been throwing the tomatoes. I stand by it. It was not for me.
Guardians 3 either.
Oh,
No,
really?
that's the thing. I think I like his style. I don't enjoy his balls to the walls writing half the time. I don't enjoy how he kind of treats female characters a lot of the time. I think he has, he's got the right spirits, but it's just I think he works best in it with a good team. So if he's working with a good team here and he really surrounds himself with really talented writers, in general,
it's just him.
Yeah. But I mean more for like the future of the DCU. So that's why I'm like, with this particular project, I'm not super excited, but I think the future of the DCU could be more stylistic, and I'm definitely looking forward to, like you said, Leo, that colorful, vibrant Age of Hope, which is what Clark Kent as Superman is kind of supposed to project. I think the most we got out of that was Man of Steel and nothing much else. I think it's just kind of been grim since then. And I don't think this is a character that deserves to be grim. I think, it's standing in the face of hope despite everything going on. So I don't know. I'm a wait and see. I'm a wait and see kind of girl with this one.
Yeah, because I don't know if y'all have checked out my adventures with Superman or Superman and Lois, but those are two projects that show us that like Superman can be a very hopeful character, a bright character, and it's like we need that on the big screen again. We need that in the movies.
We do. We really
I need that to be in the movies.
Good for the spirit. It really is.
Yeah. Uh-oh, you getting some tomatoes.
Is this a hot take? Because one of the reasons why I like Volume 3 so much is I felt like High Evolutionary was a better villain than Ronan. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I agree.
But
Woody, I can't say his last name. Wooji, that guy killed it.
I don't know. I feel like oh my god, I can't remember any names. Kurt Russell in Volume 2 is my favorite villain. I hope you like tomatoes. Yes, I do, and I make a caprese salad.
Damn, they are throwing the tomatoes at you.
But I'm gonna say this. A lot of women don't like Suicide Squad, but that's just us.
Interesting.
Yeah, I wouldn't really care for, especially post Birds of Prey, but I've gone on about this like a million times.
Yeah.
But this just, I'm a Birds of Prey truther, especially for Harley Quinn's character, and I really don't care for the step back that we had in Suicide Squad.
I really liked that sequence when she was seducing that one dude and killing him, and
it was fun.
Right, man. That flower gun and whatnot, that one sequence where she had the guns and shit, that was hype, bro. I was like,
and she's like in like the dress. Was that it? Like, do you think she got?
No, that was like the one moment where it was okay. It's kind of like
okay. I was gonna say like that was
hype.
No, it's again, James Gunn is good at style. He can inject style into anything for the hell of it, and it's fun. It's great, but I just feel like we didn't move forward with her as a character. It was just
I think that also is to blame DC a little bit, because that character was kind of all over the place. It was like, okay, David Ayer's Suicide Squad ended up being like the standout character. They made a movie based on this character, didn't do well. It wasn't marketed well in the first place. I just think that character was all over the place a little anyway. And so I understand I don't think she was Gunn's main character of the Suicide Squad. I think she was one of them. So it's kind of like I understand, because I think that Harley Quinn needed a little bit of better treatment. But I just think that's not Gunn's token character in that film.
No, and it just kind of brought her back down to yes, I'm dependent. My character is dependent on like the men around me, especially with, I think it was with Rick Flag, where they were trying to like spark a little something there, and it was I don't know, I didn't find it necessary.
I will say on Gunn's writing tip, though, I really like the 2004 Dawn of the Dead, Zack Snyder, and he's the one that wrote that. Really like that.
All right, that is more of an OG detail, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. That first Scooby-Doo was good. Like he
right chops. He knows how to have fun. I just feel like it's kind of like with Taika Waititi. I think they're very talented, but because they have such a wild imagination, sometimes it's good to have somebody to bounce off ideas with.
I can see that.
All right, let's head on over to the next story.
We've eaten our tomatoes.
Star Wars: The Skeleton Crew releases its first look photos. I know the pulse right now on Star Wars is a little down, but this series looks promising, and it's got a great slate of directors, which is one of the reasons why I'm so excited. As you can see in the photo here, we got Jude Law leading the way, and I didn't realize like the ragtag group he's leading is like a young group of kids. I actually got the other stills as well. I'm getting like Goonies vibes. I really love that. I love that
100%.
Like a little bit like Goonies, Stand By Me. I love like those like adventures like E.T. when the kids on the bikes just go do their thing, so I'm loving it. Oops, I thought I had one more there, but yeah, looks great. I'm excited. Can't wait to dig in and find out more what it's about. I actually Leo, do we have a synopsis for Skeleton Crew yet?
I think so, but hold on 1 second. I've got a couple other photos we can have a look at here.
I think I accidentally deleted my other one. I was like, I know, there it is. I know I have another picture.
Oh hell yeah, this looks good.
Jude Law as John Na Wood. Okay. So, yeah, what is the synopsis of Skeleton Crew? Let me see. We're gonna do some Googling, y'all. We just going on the fly.
This is live caught in 4K, y'all.
I'm looking some stuff up too.
Look, we are journalists. This is
Okay, so a story about 4 children trying to find their way home after getting lost in the galaxy.
all
The show
right.
is set 9 years after the Battle of Yavin, placing it 5 years after Return of the Jedi, around the same time as season 1 of The Mandalorian. Uh-oh, Laser said it looked like trash.
Damn.
Wow, Laser.
Damn. No love for Dumbo here. Space Dumbo.
So, you know what's funny is the last time we talked about this show, I'm solely excited because of the directors. We have the Daniels directing an episode. They directed Everything Everywhere All at Once. Lee Isaac Chung, David Lowery, John Watts, Bryce Dallas Howard. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm just curious. I mean, I don't know enough about what's going to take place here, but I think this could be fun. It could be different. In a lot of ways that the Acolyte was different, but even more different approach. Like, I don't think there's gonna be much Jedi influence here. It's gonna be solely focused on this ragtag group of kids, and I'm on board with that. So.
It's skeptical night here at Geekly Goods Live.
Now that I hear the plot, I'm kind of like, well, can we? I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I was a little robbed of some Jedi stuff. I don't know, man. We'll see.
Well, to be fair, we did need more Kelnaka, not less. But I mean, that's a whole different conversation.
I thought maybe Jude Law was gonna be using a lightsaber or something. It's okay though. I'll give it a chance. It could be space Stranger Things.
Well, actually, I gotta ask you, right? So, how was your feelings on Solo? I can't remember.
Solo? I thought it was okay. Like, I thought it was good, but
because I feel like that was like one of our examples of a non-Jedi user being our lead, and it's obviously it's Han Solo, but there wasn't much Jedi to do in that film. So,
well, I loved Rogue One. I mean, if we're talking about like non-Jedi stuff, that's the way you do it. Andor, we got to have that level, man. Like, I gotta have that level of the non-Jedi stuff. Andor and Rogue One brought something different to Star Wars.
Yeah,
and this could too. It could very well be like you said, Goonies or like a Stranger Things Star Wars vibe, but. I don't know, man. Acolyte was just okay. I'm nervous.
See, that's weird. I think I'm riding on a different high because I really liked the ending for Acolyte. So I got turned around on that because like I didn't like it at first,
that's
and then
crazy.
I know I really liked the finale.
I love the finale.
I was so on board with it. I was just like, okay, let's go.
I ate it up.
We're not doing spoilers, right? We probably shouldn't. I feel like people haven't.
Acolyte's been over.
Well, G. Colby has confessed. He has not finished the Acolyte.
I almost spoiled it. That would have sucked. I'm sorry. I'm glad I did.
G. Colby, I don't know.
Finish it, come back.
Uh-oh. Laser
More tomatoes.
Wait, what are the tomatoes for?
Here's how I feel about Acolyte. I did like the ending, but episode 7, episode 3, we had some weak episodes, and I think the series as a whole was a little lopsided. So it's kind of got me like, all right, Star Wars, I need us to kind of juice the batteries. Let's wake it up now. I need a wake up call. You know what I need? I really need Star Wars Visions season 3. I need that show so bad. Animated, whether they want to do different anime or animated, whatever, that show is forever goated.
You know what's interesting is I really like the story of the Alkalite. I just feel like the way it unfolded was just
Little
a
Rocky.
little rocky. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Totally
sure.
agree. I'm sorry, as much as I enjoy Coconada's movies, his episodes were the weakest part of that series.
Yeah.
Truly.
But
I'm
what we
really
think?
sorry to
Okay,
say.
Skeleton Crew. What we think? Just of the look, the feel, the
I
vibe.
don't know. I think I keep thinking and going back to this is gonna be so weirdly specific. There's this TikTok audio where it's like a fashion tip. It's like if it's not interesting through color, then it has to be interesting through texture. And that's kind of like what my approach is with Star Wars projects, I think. It's like if it's not interesting through the Jedi Order, then it has to be interesting through perhaps something a little bit more like political espionage and all that, with which was the case with Andor. If it's not interesting through that, it has to be interesting through something like Rogue One, because again, it's a very expansive universe, but it's not as fascinating if we don't have people that are interesting enough to travel through it. So I don't know. I'm pretty reserved on this. I do like the idea of having kind of a ragtag, I guess crew, like a very young coming of age crew. It also reminds me why I love like this ending of The Last Jedi makes me tear up every time when we have that kid at the end,
So good.
showing the
good.
Force. It reminds me of that. But again, I don't know if the skeleton crew is going to have perhaps like younglings escaping, Gesayo Order 66, but that's obviously not the case here because it's set after Return of the Jedi. So I don't know. There's potential for it to be interesting, and we just don't know it yet because honestly, I was super reserved on the Acolyte when it was announced. And I really didn't care for it as a project until maybe that's like third episode. I think we were talking about it on here. We were like, oh wait, this shit is picking up. This is interesting, but it's something that has to be revealed. And you gotta kind of have to commit to it. So yeah, has potential. I enjoy Jude Law. Haven't really seen anything of his recently that I've loved. So I'm pretty reserved on this one. Has potential, but it kind of looks generic. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought he was a good Dumbledore, but I felt like he wasn't in a good movie.
Exactly. That's Jude Law's curse. He's a great actor in bad movies. So often.
So this is actually really interesting. Geek Ledger says Star Wars needs to feel like an event. Marvel can get away with having smaller movies and build up on team ups and crossovers and shows, but how do you guys feel about that?
I mean, I love Mandalorian and it doesn't really feel like an event.
Yeah. And I remember being so excited for like when Force Awakens was on its way. I remember the prequels because I kind of lived that, and every single prequel film was huge. But I feel like I get that event stuff, but also I think Andor and Mandalorian can exist, and I think to Leo's point, Star Wars just needs to hit the mark because they've missed a couple times. Like I didn't really like Obi-Wan. I liked Book of Boba Fett. I know most people didn't. I liked Book of Boba Fett, but
I
they've
gave
kind
up
of
on
been up
both
and
of
down.
those.
You didn't make a mistake. Let me tell you. Both of
And
them
Ahsoka,
were-
oh my god, Ahsoka, I was so hyped for, and I liked it, but I didn't love it. So
Yeah,
Yep.
Ahsoka. Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, Book of Boba Fett. I started all of them, and I just couldn't hang on. And I thought that was going to be the case with the Acolyte, but there was something about the Acolyte that really just kind of pulled me in. That something about it had this curiosity, and I think it was mostly.
Was it the
No,
was it
you know
because the
what?
Acolyte was sexy?
Maybe I could sniff the sexy bacon, but it was mostly Soul. I really like Soul as a character.
Yeah, no,
and
well,
him
he
as
was
an
definitely.
actor. I think
he was
he's
the most
what kept
interesting
me
character.
going. I truly do. I truly do. And then obviously,
Yeah, it was nice to see a
it paid
conflicted
off.
Jedi, and he kind of reminded me of Qui-Gon as well.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Mr.
be
John
real.
Uzumaki.
Haven't finished Andor, and I should. I
Andor
really
is
should.
good.
Andor I know is good, but I had it like spoiled for me like so quickly, and I was like, damn. I think that just kind of unmotivated me from finishing it because I kind of already like saw it all over the internet.
G. Colby, you didn't like Rogue One?
Damn, Rogue One.
I was gonna say I think that's the
proud.
best film they've done since the merger, but
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure, it remains supreme.
Tyler said you were entranced by Manny's arms.
Yes, sir. But again, that was just, icing on the cake. Okay, that wasn't a reward for me for hanging on. Okay, for journalistic integrity, I hung on for the performance, the theatrics of it all, and then I was rewarded. So let
There
the
you
record
go.
show I am not that much of a simp.
Hot take: Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie. I don't think that's a hot take at all.
Ooh,
No.
I mean, I'm still Team Empire, but I think Rogue One is like my 2 or 3. I can't remember my list.
that's a hot take, folks. That
Is
is,
it
I
hot?
think it's a hot
It's
take.
a good movie.
It's
I
great,
don't
but the
know.
best Star Wars movie. I think that's a hot take.
I think it depends on what you want out of Star Wars too.
I feel like I
Nah,
rated
nah.
it above A New Hope. I gotta look at my letterbox, but I think I rated Rogue One above A New Hope. I gotta relook
I
that.
don't blame me there, but best. A lot of people don't have that as their best. That's a hot take, not a bad take. It's not.
Yeah, no, that is a hot take. That is a hot take.
I think it
Yeah.
might be hot.
Uncommon. Uncommon,
You
perhaps.
said uncommon, not hot. Uncommon though.
Lukewarm.
All right, y'all. Did we have our fill of Star Wars, guys?
I'm good.
All right. Let's close out our nights with a look into the universe of the Batman. Not to be confused with James Gunn's DCU. This is what do they call it? Elseworlds, Leo? DC Elseworlds?
Elseworlds. It's the Batman universe. The Batman.
So Robert Pattinson's Batman is his own thing. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is his own thing, and then James Gunn has his DCU. Not confusing, right, audiences? But anyways, the Penguin HBO original series released its first official teaser. I don't know if you guys saw it. Oh, there you go.
I kind of like
Looks
it. I'm
great.
not gonna lie.
I'm working on it. Well, they set up for the honest man to succeed. That should be the American dream right there. You know, beautiful story with a happy ending. But that ain't the way the world works. America's a hustle. Not that I'm complaining.
Penguin, you waltzing in here like you mean something. We're in the middle of a gang.
Looks.
My fuckle's dead. If we don't protect what's ours, we just look weak. The streets are talking again. They know there's only one man big enough to run this city.
Do you remember Carmine's door?
I still love
I
her.
didn't mean to interrupt.
I love her. I'm here for
I
her.
thought he was still at,
Yeah.
Arkham?
Who's gonna match my freak?
Awesome.
I've been rehabilitated.
Hell yeah.
You're playing a dangerous game with this family, Hans. You think I want Sophia Falcone knocking on my door?
She is the hangman.
What is it you're really after, us?
Yeah, Mr.
Tear
Crab.
down the empire from the inside out. Whoever controls the drug business controls the streets. I'll be running the whole damn trade.
I got him, Bishop. I can help you.
Hey! Feel alive, Vic, huh? Feel your heart beating?
The city is meant to be yours, sweetheart. What are you gonna do to get it?
Trust me. It's just the beginning.
Nice.
I look
sad.
good,
They-
man.
Yo, they got
good.
some really good character actors in there. Clancy Brown, Michael Kelly from we were just talking about Dawn of the Dead.
Kristen
He was the
Milioti.
security guard, remember?
Yeah, Kristen Milioti's in it. She looks great.
Yes, I'm here for
Giving
Kristen Milioti.
Sopranos.
She looks so good. I was like, excuse me while I thirst while watching Penguin.
And I'm not familiar with Sophia Falcone in the comics. Is she that crazy? Like, is she wild?
Depending on the run, yeah, man.
Okay, because I haven't really dug into that character. I'm like, okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
about that.
she's the hangman.
Who's gonna
I
match
love
my
it.
freak?
I love it. Yeah, no, her and Art that scene with her and Arkham, I was like, I leaned forward a little bit. I was like, okay, Penguin.
I like it. It's giving like it's like a fun mix of like kind of like the Sopranos with like Hannibal a little bit. I don't know. Like it's I like the whole, Italian style gangster vibe, but mixed in with possible serial killer.
Yeah, it looks
I like the
awesome.
thrill. Yeah.
And I think, especially for this Matt Reeves universe that we're in, I like that he's not some like mythological penguin person with fins for hands. I like that he's a normal
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, he's just a dude with a lot of power and influence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
It makes him all the more menacing.
Yeah.
Truly.
And I also like that his portrayal is different from the one. Did you guys ever get into Gotham?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very different than the Gotham.
And I got out of it too.
I like that. I did like that guy though. I thought he brought a
Yeah.
different
Cool.
penguin.
No, that was
I
a
like
cool
that dude.
interpretation of the character, but I like that this isn't that. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
like that this
yeah,
is its
yeah.
own thing. Like,
They're going a completely different route live action wise. This is very, very unique. Where it's like realistic. It's this power hungry big man that you don't want to mess with. He's got a lot of power and influence, and he's gonna do whatever it takes to get more.
and also I think Colin Farrell as a character is he's just eating it up. Like that whole like take it easy, sweetheart. Like his whole demeanor, like he ate every second in the Batman, man. He was only in the movie for like 5 minutes, but he was good.
I do like the idea of us getting to enrich the character through a mini series. I think that's just kind of like the perfect setting for him rather than a sequel movie. I don't know. I think this has potential. It looks really good visually. Like it looks high budget. Like it looks premium.
It does, yeah. And
it
you know
looks
what?
very premium.
Speaking to that, I think that it really helped them to make this an HBO original.
For sure. It looks like it.
Yeah, even down to the branding, like that helps elevate that this is a high ticket show. Like this is not just willy-nilly streaming. Like, no, this is House of the Dragon. This is
going to attract audiences for sure, even if they're not Batman like fans.
Yeah.
Like this is going to be
The more you're
intriguing.
playing this teaser, I'm just looking at the shot composition, the lighting. God, it looks good.
It's even the color grading too. It's very mucky. You got that very dark Gotham vibe. Like it does continue,
but you can still see them. That's on lighting, baby.
Oh yeah.
Because even though it's dark, that's what makes the Batman so good, and that's why I have so much respect for Greg Fraser as a cinematographer. So I really like.
Tyler said he can't wait for the end with Batman beating his ass.
You know, Batman got to make some kind of cameo here.
Probably.
You think so? I feel like we might see. I don't know. Maybe. I was thinking we might see Selena or something, or I don't know if Zoe.
We
Kravitz
gotta
is busy.
see Bruce with him doing all this bad shit. You know, he ain't just gonna let him get away with all this.
We'll see. I don't know. It's spicy. It's interesting. I like it. It looks good, and I hadn't realized it was coming up so soon. It's like next month.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I'm sat. I am sat. I got a new TV in the living room. Let's go.
We're sat.
Welcome back, Kevin Davis. He said he's looking forward to a good performance. I think Colin
100%.
Farrell's gonna eat.
Is he gonna eat up the Emmy? Perhaps. Perhaps.
I know.
Food for thought.
I could see it.
Early reports in 2020 said this was going to be a Catwoman show. Yeah, I remember those reports. I also remember the Gotham City Police show.
I was actually looking forward to that, but I guess that didn't work out.
I'm glad they pulled the plug on that.
Oh, really? You weren't looking forward to that?
Yeah, if you're gonna
do another cop drama,
this right? It's like we need another Gotham because that's what Gotham was.
Yeah.
Was like, all right. Well,
and Gotham was fine. But Gotham was what it was. It was a cop drama. That's it.
It was fine, 100% fine.
Yeah. Was that on Fox or CW? I don't remember.
Fox.
It was on. Oh, memories.
Oh, damn it! Hey, G. Colby's right.
Gag.
Maybe did we show it too many times?
Oh, did it get blocked?
Yeah, we got suspended.
Oh no!
No, that's okay.
Censorship. See, it's that nun. The nun's
Dang, HBO Max. I think they will still see us.
It was the long legs.
Penguin, look, the penguin got us.
Oh
Are
my
we-
god, have we been censored?
Oh no.
Well, I wonder if it's like, is it because we showed the whole trailer, or was it because we kept showing it?
Maybe
I
it's
don't know. I
that.
think we're still here, folks.
That's so strange.
We're still here.
Okay.
I was trying to watch it. It says stream unavailable on mine.
Oh no.
Oh, he's got the fold.
Yes, I do.
Look at you with
Fancy.
the fold, fancy.
Fancy pants.
Here, you guys can get a kick out of this.
Oh, that's so cool.
My boys.
Ooh, it looks crisp.
It does.
That does look good. That looks
This
good.
is not sponsored. This is not
We
copyright.
back, y'all. Don't worry though. We back.
Samsung
We
comes
back.
for us next. Like the stream just gets turned off.
Good lord.
Well, folks, let the people know where they can find you and what you got coming up, starting with Loretto.
As always, y'all, you can follow me on Twitter, Letterboxd, at Marcellus Durden. I'm a proud editor and critic for the Cinema Spot. We got lots of great stuff on the site. I just wrote a spoiler-filled review for Deadpool and Wolverine. We also got tons of other stuff. A review for Long Legs. Check it out. A lot of great reviews on there. Follow us on all socials at the Cinema Spot and thecinemasspot.com.
Cinemaspot.com. Ileana, let the
Yes,
people know where they
sir.
can find you and what you got coming up.
Yes, sir. You can find me at Captain Melendez on Twitter, Letterboxd, and Instagram. You can find me here pretty much every Sunday on Geekly Goods Live.
All right, y'all. Come on back, same time, same place for the stream of the week, guys. We're going to be talking some more movie news next week, so come on back. We'll see you next time on Geekly Goods.